Hi, good morning. My name is Raquel. Thank you for watching. Thanks to all new and returning viewers. Um, Excuse the lighting today. I've got all the lights on in the living room. It's really bad weather outside. It's just raining. It's been raining non-stop the whole week. So before I get on with what I have to show you, which is very little, the Worldwide Knit in Public Day that was planned by Ovelha we were going to go this afternoon to Passeio das Virtudes, the park. We're not. We're going to be at Ovelha from around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you want to join, we're at Ovelha and not at the park because of the rain. So that was the first announcement. Then the second announcement is that I published the shawl pattern. I actually ended up publishing it late Friday afternoon. It was finished and I was like, well, give people a bit extra. You have there's a discount going on until midnight tonight, so if you want the shawl at a cheaper price than what it will be, try get it today till midnight Portuguese time. And that is it for announcements right now. The cal has started. The knit along I planned, it's up on the group in Ravelry. I'll be adding some photos of possible yarn color combinations in Ovelha Negra yarn, Olivia and Ophelia, and some other combinations as well. I'll do that as soon as I finish podcasting because I have to edit the photos still. And yeah, so now I'm going to get into the knitting, and then I'll talk a bit about what I did yesterday at Ovelha and what else has been going on. So, like I said, it's going to be a short episode today. I have two things to show, and that's it. I do have two finished objects, but again, they were test knits for Rosário Squat, the brand name, the yarn brand name, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show anything. Also, I still have to sew the onesie together. So, I'm hoping to get some feedback from Angela from Dona Agulha about whether or not I can show those items, as I was test knitting them for Rosário Squat through her. So, yeah, now onto the knitting. So I'm working on two projects at the moment. One is the sweater by Jojo Locatelli, the V-neck boxy, and I'm using Malabrigo yarn sock in black. And the other one was Abril, which is like a purple variegated, nice variegated purple color, which is this color. So last week, I think what I showed you, I had the back done and I had part of one of the fronts done. So I've, in the meantime, completed the fronts, and as you can see, this is where the purple yarn ran out. And then, so I managed to get a bit under the sleeve where I joined for the sleeves, and also a bit for the V-neck. The V-neck is joined later than the sleeves. Yeah, so I've done this so far. I still have a bit of knitting to go. I added in the second skein yesterday, so I don't know, it just seems it doesn't grow. It does grow. It just doesn't seem like it's growing much because I do maybe 18 rows a day or something, which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering I'm doing 300, I've got 300, almost 400 stitches on the needle, it's not too bad. So I'm quite happy with the progress. If I had more knitting time, I probably would be a lot further, but I'm hoping to get a bit more done today. I have to measure to see how far I am and how much more I have to do, so I can figure it out. So yeah, this is basically a full skein. Like I said, I just added it in yesterday, and I have one more for the sleeves, so I definitely have enough to finish the sweater, but I wouldn't have had enough with just the three skeins of black to make it the length I wanted and to add the sleeves to the size that it suggests. Then the other project that I'm working on is the shawl, that I designed. I'm joining in the knit along. Obviously, I won't be eligible for any prizes. I've already set up the form, the thread. I think I already set it up on Thursday or something with all the requirements and everything. And yeah, so I'm using this time I'm using Ovelha Negra Olivia yarn, which is Olivia, and this is 55% merino and 45% cotton. So it's a nice drapey yarn, and I've knit shawls before on this, and I used 4mm in the past. So I decided to use 4.5mm for the lace section, and then I'll go up to I'll go down to 4mm on the garter stitch section in the body of the shawl, so that it doesn't get too soft, too drapey and all that. So this is what I've done so far. 3 repeats. You might notice that the triangles are slightly different. I decided to try a different triangle here. Instead of the smaller triangles, I decided to do one bigger triangle, and I'm again going to knit the big size, and I'm doing it with 3 colors this time. Also, I'm going to do, whereas the original one is option A, I'm going to do this one as option B, which means that there's only the triangles along the lace section, and then the rest of the body is just plain garter stitch. No, sorry, here, no. I'll get to them later. Yeah, so the other colors, I'm using this one, which is color, let me see, this one is color 46, I believe. Yeah, 46. And then I have these 2 colors. So I'm going for the pinks and purples. Again, they're not really my colors, but it's for shawl, so I think it's going to look quite nice. So this is going to be the lace section, and then these 2 are going to be the garter stitch body section, and I'll alternate colors going up in rows. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I have so far. I did all of this yesterday. I did 1 repeat in the morning before leaving for Ovelha Negra. I had said I was going to be at Ovelha the whole day, but something came up and I wasn't able to, so I only went in the afternoon. And then I did maybe 2/3 of the second repeat at Ovelha Negra yesterday afternoon, and then I did the rest at home. And I did a bit of knitting as well on the sweater. Actually, if you see here, I put a stitch marker, I put a progress keeper to see how the progress. So from here to here, this is what I did yesterday. During the knit group for men with Hombres Tejedores, was there at Ravelry yesterday. So that's why we didn't host the Knit in Public Day yesterday, and we're doing it today, because Joanna had asked the guy, one of the guys behind Hombres Tejedores from Chile, I believe his name is Richie Guerra. He's currently living here in Portugal, I believe in Lisbon, and he agreed to come up to Ovelha and see if we could combine a whole bunch of men to knit. We managed to get 5 guys knitting, which was great, and we had a lot sorry, a lot of people stopping by, even coming into the shop yesterday. That was fun, because first of all, you know, like mostly people that walked in were tourists. First of all, because we're all sitting, like a whole big group sitting around the table knitting. Second of all, there's like 5 guys knitting there as well, so that was great fun, and we had a really lovely time. So the reason I stopped doing the shawl was because I had to concentrate on the lace section. It's not too complicated, but it does require some concentration, and I already knew that with all the talking going on and focusing on this, it just wasn't going to work. So that's why I took the sweater along with me as well. And like I said, I did quite a bit of knitting while I was there. It's not bad, amongst talking and taking photos. Again, I didn't take a lot of photos because I was, participating in the event a bit. But the photos I did take are up on Instagram, so you can go check them out. And I made a little video of everyone around the table at the time. In the meantime, people left and other people came, so it was a constant motion of people coming and going in the group, so that was quite good. And I hope tonight or today, later this afternoon, people will join us at Ovelha for our Knitting Public Day. So yeah, that should be fun. I'm hoping that we have a nice big group as well. It's a shame about the weather that we can't go to the park, which would be great because it's excellent views from the Douro River. But it is what it is. It's raining and the ground is wet. We would have to find somewhere else to sit, and there's no covered area by that park. So Ovelha Negra is the next best thing, and definitely going to enjoy the day. And I don't know what, taking the sweater again to knit on, because it's the easiest thing to knit on while conversing with other people. But I'll take the shawl along and see if I can maybe add a bit more to it. I believe I put the end date for the cowl on the 4th of August, so that I can pick winners on the 5th of August. We'll see about the end date still. I might extend it to the end of the summer, so maybe towards September, to give people more time. Because, summer months coming up, vacations, less knitting time, or more knitting time in some cases, I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe I'll extend the deadline. For now, it's set for the 4th of August, but we'll see. We'll see how we go along. So, big thank you to everyone who's already bought the pattern. Thank you. I hope to see your finished shawls soon. Or progress pictures. Be sure to join the cowl if you want. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed knitting the shawl. It has been test knitted, but if you find any errors, just please let me know. I read through the pattern about 3 or 4 times before publishing it. I didn't find any errors, but then again, I'm the one who wrote the pattern, so I know what I'm trying to say, but it might not be clear to someone else. So if something's not clear, just please contact me, preferably on Ravelry, because that's, for me, it's the easiest way, because that's where that pattern is available, and it's just easier that way. But otherwise, try me via Instagram or on Facebook. That's fine. So okay, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, super short video. I'm gonna try maybe do a live video from Ovelha Negra at the knit group this afternoon. If not, I'll just make little videos and post them up on Instagram. And maybe if I have time this evening, I'll compile them all and put them up here on YouTube. If not, they'll be available on Instagram. So that's gonna be it, because I really do want to do some more knitting on the shawl. It's getting darker outside, so the lighting is gonna really go completely. I have all the pets here with me. Sits on his favorite place by the window. Rusty's on the couch, and Dakota is in her place by underneath the table. And again, after podcasting last week, I redid the living room again because I still wasn't happy with it. So I'll give you a little peek of what it looks like now. I have a tiny living room. So, and like I said, I just have too much furniture for the space I have. So now the couch is over here. So here, this is the couch now. There's a coffee table right in front of it, and then that's the chair I usually sit in. And then there's the cabinet with the bookshelves and all that. But I think I'm gonna take all those books and put them in the big cabinet. And again, I'm gonna move again. Sorry. so you can see the rest of the living room. Excuse the mess. I've been knitting, not cleaning. I'm not organizing either. So, okay, I'm gonna stay sitting where I am, and I'll keep talking so you can see the rest of the living room, but you won't see me. So, it's the fireplace, and that's the big, over there. That's the big cabinet with the TV that used to belong to my paternal grandparents. So all the shelves at the top, and they're empty. So what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna move back here. Oh look, the coat has just popped in. Okay, I'm gonna move back now so you can see me again. I'm back. Hello. So yeah, what I'm thinking is all those books on the shelving unit back there, I'm just gonna put them in the big cupboard over there, and I'll just get rid of that shelving unit. It's also one of the, I got this like before leaving Holland. The shelving unit is really flimsy. It wobbles around a lot, especially when Soot decides to jump on it, and just wobbles around a lot. The newer ones, because you can still get this shelving unit at IKEA. They're a lot sturdier. They're the side, the outer wood panels. They're a lot thicker than this one. This one's really flimsy. It's like the same size as the shelves. So I'm thinking of putting the books away and getting rid of the shelving unit altogether, which will create a little bit more space in the living room. Although that's a great place to put my knitting machine on there, so I can start using it. Okay, that's it for today. Super short episode, but hopefully next week I'll have a bit more to show you. Like I said, I'm gonna try get some answers on whether or not I can show the finished items for Rosarios 4 that I did, and who knows, maybe I'll have a finished sweater. I hope so. And we'll see how far the shawl is, and have people calling me again. So I gotta go. Bye.